Someone in the spiritual realm asked me, how do you heal? How do you become a healer? How do you awaken your healer attributes? And it's simple as this. Have you ever seen someone who didn't like how much they weigh and they did something about it, and now you look at their body and it's just like, oh my God, this person made a huge transformation? That's it. So if you're fat and you don't like being fat and you want to be smaller, more thin, or more or toned, or just skinny, you lose weight. You do something about it. If you're skinny and you want to become more thicker, more have more weight on your bone, more weight on your body, what do? You do something about it. You research it. You be like, okay, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. You plan for it. You plan your meals for it. You say, I'm gonna eat this and that to make me bigger, to make me stronger, to make me have more weight. It's the same thing spiritually. I didn't like when I first awakened. It wasn't even spiritual. I didn't like that I could get so like temperamental real quick. I had a temper. I didn't like that about myself. I did not like that. Like 1 minute, you do something to me, just blow me all out of proportion. And I didn't like for someone's actions to have that much control of me. So I sat with myself and I was like, why do I get upset? And I just thought about it. This is what I want to change about myself. And I did. I was like, I'm never going to fight again a day in my life because I'm not going to let nobody take me there. And I never have. I have never fought since that day. I have never been in a physical fight because I don't like the way that I am when I'm upset. So I don't go that route. I don't let people upset me to the point where I have to fight them. That's okay. Baby, I know prayer. I know prayer works. Prayer works. It's the same thing spiritually. It's just changing those things that you don't like about yourself. If you used to somebody that have a heart disease, you know what I mean? That's a awakening disease. You're not gonna live long if you don't take care of yourself. So what the doctor do? Give you a plan of action to take care of yourself to reverse the negative, the disease, basically the negative behavior and habits you've been practicing. So what they make you reverse it. Give you a plan of adverse action. So you have a plan to not have that disease. So what you do, you eat more healthier. You eat maybe more less greasy food, less fried food. You eat more salads. You eat more, tomatoes, lettuce, cucumbers, things of that nature, fruits, vegetables, and you do it in a proportionate way. You do it in a serving size or a serving and a half, depending on each each milestone you hit. You can go. You say you want to have 2 servings because you're used to having 4, and now you're gonna cut it down to 2. That's a big deal. That's a big progress. Your body is have to adjust to that. And then after the 2, you say, I just want to go down to eating my serving size. And so you go down to eating your serving. It's just like that in spirituality. That's how that works. It may look funky to everybody else. It's like going to a grocery store where you used to shop at Walmart. Now you go to Whole Foods. You don't know where nothing at. Everything looks weird. People are like, why this person is here? This is the new person. Why they here? Not knowing that you made a lifetime commitment of being healthier. And that's the same thing. When people start seeing you in the community, the spiritual community, and learning about spiritual warfare and why do I go through this and all, like, where does this person come from? Why? It's the same, like, what's going on? But we have a lot of people too that are helping us, that are cheering for you. Yes, they've been praying for more people to step up in their calling, because a lot of times us people that are already in our calling, it makes it harder for us to be in our calling when you guys are not in your calling, when you guys are not in your purpose. So I'm never gonna hate on you and your purpose. If you're shining at the moment, baby, everybody shines for a moment. Nobody shines forever. Everybody shines for a moment. You get your 15-minute, your hour, whatever. But the more you shine and the more you get good at shining, that's the reward for you to shine. The more you get good at shining, that's the more you're going to continue to shine. You're like, I'm going to go put in this work because I'm going to get double back. I'm going to go put in this work because I'm going to get triple back. You know your results and you like seeing the results that you're getting. So you're going to keep doing the behavior that is getting you those results, right? So that is the same thing with healing. That's the same thing. Like, I'm gonna do this, create these habits and stop these bad habits. I'm gonna go over here and create good habits. I'm gonna talk to myself sweetly. When I mess up, I'm not. Oh, you stupid. I'm gonna be like, you know what? You made a mistake. That's cool. I love you still, but we messed up. But next time we know if we come through this again, this is what we do. Boom, 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 boom. And you just talk to you sweet talk your way through it, because we're not perfect. And it's perfect. I'm not. This shirt is perfect to go. I am not perfect, but I am original. I didn't even plan this, but anyways, that's the same. That's the same thing. Like, it's just like when you go to work, you want the money you pay for, right? That's what you're working for. Same thing, but you're gonna get more. Like, money only lasts because you got to pay bills and stuff. When I start wearing my natural hair, when I went on my natural hair growth, and it was shorter than this, and I just started being natural. First I wore my wigs and braided my hair down underneath my wigs, and now the Holy Spirit said, I just wanted a new change, and the Holy Spirit said, just wear your natural hair. Now my hair, it's shrinkage for us black girls are real. The 4C hair is real, so but my hair is grown now, and nobody can take that away. I could cut it away if I want to, but I put in so much work. I live by base, you guys, so you're going to hear the airplanes in the sky. It's a jet and two smaller airplanes flying by this jet, so it's making a lot of noise. So, I put in, all this work, and when I look at myself in the mirror, I see, because it gave me so much confidence. It's not about how people are looking at me, it's how I view myself. And yes, I have to pay. I pay about the same amount of money, or even less, probably less than what I was paying for weaving to keep up with weave. But I love my natural hair. I learned that I like it this way. I like the kinkiness. If I don't want the kinkiness, I got a flat iron, baby, and you can see the actual length of my hair when I flat iron it. I like the progress. This type of spiritual progress, personal progress, it's something somebody can't take away from you. You got to allow them to take it, and if they come try to take it, that's you by any means necessary. You standing on business, and that's the same thing with the spiritual. When somebody come and try to take what's yours spiritual, you gonna stand on business to keep it, and that's just how it goes. You see how people's like, I don't like that I got a flat butt, and they just go to a surgeon to fix it. They're not gonna get that much. It's gonna last probably for a season. Oh my God, a big butt now. But then they don't see that it's regular, that you're still going to be living a regular life with your regular butt. You could have just kept your regular butt and just worked out. If you had to work on your glutens more, you could have had a rounder, firmer butt. You didn't have to go over here where they put you at so many risks and you have to keep going back, and you're going to be like, that wasn't worth it. So some people, it is worth it because some people are materialistic. But speaking from my perspective, I don't think it's worth it. And people's like, because you already have a naturally big butt. But that's not to me. Like, even if I didn't, I wouldn't. You're going to have to like me for who I am, baby. You're going to have to like me for who I am. Because those type of bodies, men, they don't, yeah. that attract a whole different genre of men, okay? So, that being said, like, if you don't like something, you go fix it. And how you fix it is taking the necessary steps to understand your behavior and patterns, to understand yourself at the time of making the decisions that you made and where you want to be and the decisions that you want to make and the goals that you want to, the goals that you're setting. By making those decisions, you're setting certain goals. So you have to come up with a plan in order to carry out those goals and to acquire the reward, to require the reward that you want. And that's for you to either to have a bigger butt, to have a smaller butt, to have small hips, to have big hips, to be spiritually how can I say, inclined more. And you can always work on yourself in either area of your life all the time. Sometimes some people work simultaneously. Some people work one-on-one. What I'm trying to say is that's the same thing healing. You're healing something. You're finding something that you don't like and you're fixing it. Or the best phrase to fit what I'm talking about is somebody told me I had so many opinions of why this and why that, and I don't like this, and then God said, change it. You whatever you want to see in the world, be that. And that's the same thing. Whatever you want to heal, embody your healing. Embody that. So if you want to lose 200 pounds, you're going to embody what the things, the habits, and the food and what it takes to lose 200 pounds. You're going to embody it. And then after you embody, what you're going to do? Do what you need to maintain it, to keep it. Nobody's not going to come. So, you're not just going to fall off the wagon because you reach your max goal. Now, no, you're going to do things to maintain it after then. And that's the same thing with healing. Once you heal a certain thing in your life, you're going to do the things that you need to maintain it. And that's the whole thing, part of being healing. We're constantly healing, no matter what area. A lot of people like, I want to be a millionaire. You're constantly healing yourself because we got to understand it's all in our mindset. It's all in our actions. It's all what comes from within. A lot of people look at on the outwards where you can get it if you have already born into money. But a lot of times you have to work hard these days to get what you want, because even when you have money, a lot of things is not attainable as it used to be. And it shouldn't be. We all should work hard for the things that we want. I know I have it. People are like, oh, you're just so lucky. No, baby, I'm blessed. And I'm lucky. And I worked hard. All three. I'm blessed, I'm lucky, and I worked hard. It's not one without the other. Because when you work hard, people will be like, oh, she worked hard. See how? And then they go, people, oh, you're just lucky. No, I'm not lucky. I actually spent time with the divine to see where I want to be spiritually. And boom, I set a goal with my spiritual team. And we meet quota each time. Each and every time we meet this quota. And people will be like, oh, she just lucky. Oh, she just was. No, I put in time. I put in work. I talk to the divine. Every day that I feel like bad, I'll be like, Spirit, why am I feeling this way? Help me to do something. And I go do something positive to change that around. It's not about being, oh, I'm just so lucky. No, you have to put in work. You have to put in work to be blessed. You have to put in work to be lucky. And if you already have that in your chart, you're already lucky and blessed, you have to put in work to maintain it. It's the same thing. That's how you heal. By finding the thing that you don't like, and you don't like that you spread your pearl and warrants and swine. Practice abstinence, because energy matters. If you don't like that you're an alcoholic, go to AA meeting. It's just that simple. Everybody is a healer.